Good morning. It is a early morning this morning, and we are getting up to move. We've got a special day ahead of us. We're going to come along with us as we take our rig in to get it fixed. In a previous video, we showed you guys how our RV was destroyed.
It's busted up.
Taylor's door is gone. You can see things are popping out right here. It's starting to dig into the ceiling as well. We've been dealing with the diller that we got our RV on, with General RV, and had to stay in Florida for a couple months while we were waiting for the parts and everything to come in. But today is the day that we're going to take this rig, put it in the shop, figure out how to do that while trying to also live in it. Not only are we going to get the bedroom fixed, but we're also going to work on the preventative maintenance for the frame flex stuff. What they're going to do is they're going to take this front cap off and then put a couple heavy duty, bigger lag screws into the frame. So that'll help prevent future frame flex from happening. It's going to get tight, it's going to get real, but we're taking you with us every step of the way. So stay tuned.
We are on our way to General RV to get our trailer fixed, get the repairs done on it. We didn't quite get a timeline of how long it would take to fix the repairs. So, I mean, we were told like a couple days. So hopefully they're able to get everything done.
It's always a little nerve-wracking when you are taking your house somewhere and you just don't know how long they're going to have it, like Patience was saying. And I don't know if this is true with a lot of dealers, but this is our first time we've ever had to take our house to a dealership or a RV center and have them fix it. But they offered for us to stay on site, and they have hookups and they have power and everything like that, so we could actually stay there when it's not when they're not working on it. They'd pull it out and we could stay there overnight.
Probably for part of the repairs, but they have to take the whole front cap off to fix the frame flex issue. So I don't think we would be able to stay in the RV because I think that was a couple day repair. We're not sure.
We just made it to the General RV late, and traffic was thick, so they're gonna get us in. We're gonna drop our rig right now and get it ready to go into service right there. This is where they got us tonight. All day, nothing exciting happened. It is literally the most boringest day ever. That's what you can expect when they're working on your rig. However, they didn't get the first job done today. So they're supposed to have the second bedroom door fixed and hung. They didn't have time to complete that job. So what turned into day one is now turning into day two. We decided to stay here overnight, but we have a task ahead of us of moving everything from the front to the back, like all of our clothes, the closet, everything in the closet, everything under the bed needs to get out of that room so they can inspect it for the warranty work for the frame flex issues. The first thing you always have to do is put the ACs on. Holy cow, 94 degrees.
All right, end of day one. We're gonna go track the progress of our trailer. So,
Well, they got the trim done. Trim looks good.
yes, finally got the trim up. It's been driving me nuts seeing it hanging down from the ceiling all this time.
I love how they did this.
Looks like it looks really good. Oh yeah, let's see this wall.
I mean, this is just a wall, probably a little tack strip, but that's what it needed, for sure.
It is noticeable though. It is a different color than that.
It's all right.
It's great.
Once we get this dirty, it'll be good.
So when we came back to the RV after the service, after they took it out of service and brought it over and hooked it up to power. We have power and water, but we were told the water smells, to buy bottled water to drink. So we're not even using any water in our RV. We're not hooking it up to the water because I don't want issues with smelly water in our pipes, and if it's something that's longer lasting after, to deal with that. We have this room cleaned out. Now that our daughter has moved out, we could put like a lot of this stuff in here, but I don't know. I still want to declutter. It's given me that decluttering bug, which that's never a bad thing to have less, because we really don't use a lot of what we have in here. So why have it? This is our fancy dinner for tonight. Hot dogs. They're veggie dogs. And here's our drinking water, washing our hands water, right here for the next few days. This is about all I could kind of put together. Tomorrow we will pick up some easy to cook food. Didn't want to have to worry about dishes because we're not hooked up to water, and we don't want to fill the tanks as much as we don't have to. So this is how we're living. This is all day 1, and we will see you tomorrow morning for day 2.
Okay, so we're day 2 on our journey to get our trailer done. And the repairs made and all that kind of stuff. So today, we left the trailer about 9 o'clock, and I worked inside of Grand Design, so did my class, taught trading to everybody from 9 till probably closer to 1. So around 11 o'clock, I walk out and I noticed our trailer hasn't moved. And they were supposed to pick it up early in the morning to get the repairs started. Didn't move.
Yeah, they told us 9, so we were out by 9, and come 11:30, it's still sitting there.
They came and got everybody else but ours. And so I just simply walked up and I said, hey, is there something wrong with our trailer? Why it didn't move? They looked at me like, oh, they didn't move it? So we guess we just got forgotten. It happens, that's fine. But that's one of the reasons why yesterday we were contemplating on the drive to drop it off. We were contemplating whether or not we should stay at a hotel or stay on site. And in my recommendation from our experience, you probably should stay on site and babysit the repairs a little bit closely.
Yeah, because if we weren't there and we had left, it would still be sitting there.
Yeah, for sure. So we're playing the babysitters, and so we also get this text a little bit ago saying, and it's now like, we got the text about an hour ago, so 1:30 in the afternoon, they're like, hey, where's this stuff? And we plan, it's like, hey, they're just now getting to our RV, now just looking at it. And so that's our update for day number 2, is definitely we made the right decision of not going to a hotel, staying on site, and babysitting. We got some Thai food, plus we're gonna watch a little YouTube video.
You got pineapple.
We're gonna watch a YouTube video while we eat, and pineapple curry. It's this little park out here in Florida by Tampa. How is it? She's daring. She said when she ordered it, she's like, I'm daring. When you go to a Thai shop, you never know if you're gonna get, like, they're hot. Is it really hot, or is it really hot?
It's hot. Hellfire hot.
I'm glad I went medium. I'm not as brave as she is. Your eyes are trying to.
That builds. Well, why don't you take a bite, Dave?
No.
I think you guys want to see Dave take a bite, right?
All right, let's see if mine's hot.
Yours is not hot. You got medium.
Oh, that's hot.
Yours is probably like mama bears, just right.
All right.
Or baby bears.
Woo! We're gonna struggle through this one. We'll see you.
It is at the end of day 3, and we just wanted to recap what has happened with our trailer and what we found out about it. So at the end of day 2, we came back to a general RV, and they weren't able to finish the door, but they did get the inspection done. So we found out that our trailer indeed had the shorter screws in it. instead of the longer ones. So that would require us coming back another time once they get the parts from Grand Design, and that it will be a 2-day process. So we'll have to get a hotel, and they will come in, take off the front cap, put in the longer screws, so that we won't have to worry about having any frame flex issues in the future, which to us, that's huge, because it can cause thousands of dollars in damage, and you know, we wouldn't be able to travel in our home. So we will do that at a later date. But on day 3 today, they were able to finally hang the door. So you're here with us. We're gonna try it out for the first time, see closing. The only thing is we need to get a hold of Grand Design and have them send us the parts for this door closure. Finally having a door again. This would be nice.
So the privacy,
Especially,
not so private. You can still have a peekaboo. Will I see you?
okay.
The thing that we didn't know that was kind of maybe not really a surprise, but the thing we learned was that you do need to babysit them. They got a lot coming and going. They got a lot of moving parts, and if we weren't here, we probably wouldn't have had it done. And we were looking at the weekend, and so we were up against the weekend. Well, you know, staying the weekend and then having to go into the next week to get things done. So babysitting was a must, and we found that that was a good thing to do. Plus, the other thing that we didn't know, we kind of had maybe false expectations that were given to us, was that they were going to fix it and do the work.
Well, we thought they were gonna look at it, and if it needed the longer screws, then this is what we're here for, and to expect to be here till Monday. So that's what we were told in the beginning, you know, and I understand not everybody knows what's going on, and there's so many people.
Well, in fact, yesterday we got the text that says, hey, they're going to do the inspection, and if they find out that there's more, that there's work, that they need more work than they anticipate, we will need to get a hotel for the weekend. So that's what we were told yesterday. And then when we got back to the shop, they said, well, never mind on that, just kidding. We're going to have to order the parts, wait for the parts to come in, you're going to have to bring it back. So bringing it back is not that convenient for full-time RVers, because you never know. Am I going to be in Florida? Am I going to be in South Carolina? Am I going to be in Georgia? So fortunately, our schedules just kind of aligned that we're going to stick around here. But that would have been a huge pain in the butt if we were planning on leaving the state of Florida. And I told them, I am not sticking around Florida in the heat of the summer, so you better get your part here soon.
Well, we do have some family coming, and they are going to be staying with us, and they will be using this room, and so obviously we'll get the door fixed by then, but it would be a little bit hard to bring it into the shop when we don't have a trailer. I mean, to bring it into the shop when we're supposed to have guests here. So
yeah,
hopefully, cross our fingers, it will be done before then, because right after our guests leave, we are leaving Florida.
One of the other things that really stuck out to me is that they had another fifth wheel in here. It was a toy hauler that had frame flex issue, and that they didn't take care of putting the larger lag screws in. And so because they didn't do the service bulletin that we're doing right now, their whole frame got bent. General RV couldn't do the frame bending. They had to take it to a shop to bend the frame back, to do all that work. And what turned into a simple like 12 to 20 hour job turned into way over 100-hour job. And they were showing me pictures of the tear down, the breakthrough, all that kind of stuff. And that's what could have been us if we didn't take care of this issue right now.
They're just doing a courtesy flush for us, which is kind of nice. So they took our trailer from our spot and took it over there to get a courtesy flush, and then we'll be on the road packing up, heading out, and then we'll just wait for them to call us for when they get the parts to come back.
This is what 6 days of no shower looks like. Looking forward to going to the RV park so we can shower up and get our lives back in regular daily life. So we just want to say goodbye to the parking lot.
So we got a text from General RV that our work has been approved, but we got to be there within 24 hours. And we got to clear out the entire front half of our RV that they're going to be working on within 24 hours. Can we do it? I don't know. Have you seen how much stuff we have?
Okay, I've been both looking forward to this moment and both dreading it at the same time. So taking our rig in to get it fixed so we don't have any frame flex issues is what we will be doing bright and early in the morning. We have to get there pretty early so Dave can do his work, and they need our RV turned in by 9 o'clock. So I need to clear out everything, like everything from our bedroom. Let me show you here. I didn't want to have to put anything else on this bed. I just put new clean sheets on, new bedding. I've got to find homes for some of these items up here. And I have a couple drawers to work with down here. Those already filled with my swim. So I think we just have these 2 drawers left right here to put stuff in from our bedroom. And it is, it is after 7:30. Gotta get to work. I've been known as a miracle worker with my organizing. Let's see if I can pull miracles with my packing. I don't think this bag can get any fuller. This is crazy. But here we go. I've only packed 1 outfit for the next 2 to 3 days, so I'm packing another one. Can't believe how many clothes can fit on those shelves. This might be overflowing just a bit, but it's gonna have to do. Here's the progress so far. The hanging is pretty much gone, and the 6 shelves. I mean, we have the shoes. Yeah, I probably have too much beauty products. Too many, but I'm kind of going through them, using them up. When I get back to Utah, I can share with friends and family. We still have this hot mess. Like, where am I gonna put all those? I'm just hoping that, I know you want to have most of your weight, or kind of the bulk of your weight, more in the front of the RV. And I mean, this is gonna be all cleared out and empty, so it's gonna be a lot lighter. And the very back of our 40-foot RV is going to be the heaviest. So we have a little over an hour drive there. I hope it's gonna be okay. Cross our fingers. How much weight can the shower hold? I don't know. I hope it can hold more, because we're gonna need it. 1 closet done, 1 more to go. We have down below here still, and on the side. I don't know where they're gonna go, but they'll go wherever they have a place where they're not gonna tumble. I'll find places as we go. By the way, if you don't have these cedar blocks in your closet, it's a great deterrent to keep moths away. It's been a great thing that we've had. Recommend. All right, corralled these shoes in this bin. That's done. I'm gonna work on emptying this area because I have 2 empty drawers in the back bedroom. I'm going to try to see how much fits in there. Here we go. Problem about all of this is that I've got to put it all back. I guess I'm doing my spring cleaning again. The last few things in here. I wish this door stayed open. Closet is now been fully emptied. It's surprising how much you can fit into this space. For sure. Lots of space. Down under the bed, all the way back there's cleared. This little section here is cleared. And that's clear. Both of these drawers are both cleared out as well. So under the bed is done, but I have these items that are on top of the dresser. This opens up and there's just a few items in there. And then these drawers, I just have one more to take care of out of the 6. Where am I gonna put these things? I have no idea. All right, that's pretty much it. Have those moved out. We will clean up the rest out in the kitchen. It's always best to get as much done as you can if you have an early travel day, because you really don't feel like it in the morning, and you always tend to run a half hour to an hour later than you would have liked. So prepare at night, less stress in the morning.
Oh, good morning. It is early. It's one of those wake up to the alarm clock days that we don't like. But we got to get on the road, drive an hour and a half. And our trailer is a wreck. Patience did an awesome job yesterday getting everything put away. All right, well, the next time you see us, we're going to be at the service bay. Getting this trailer, the frame flex issue worked on, and everything under warranty so that it doesn't happen to us. And that's the biggest thing, is preventative maintenance is a must. So I got to work in teaching, trading, be there by 9 o'clock, dump the trailer off, and teach at the same time. So let's see how this is going to work. I don't know.
Looks like we're able to do it. Get the whole bedroom, closet, under the bed, cleaned out and finished in time to be able to bring it to the service center. That is where we are at right now. Tampa General RV. I'm taking my dog for a walk, or he's taking me for a walk. Something that will save you time and lots of money in the future. Definitely worth doing. It's a little bit trickier when you are full-time RVing and it's your home you're bringing into the shop. But you gotta do what you gotta do in life, right? So we are actually gone from General RV and we are back at our original campsite prior to going there. We had a hurry and beat rush hour, so we didn't have time to film before, but we just wanted to take you guys along with us just to show you. I mean, it looks like an empty trailer bedroom, but just briefly talk about what they did and why we are so glad that we had it done.
So what they had to do is they had to take off and pull out the dressers, everything along this wall, even the washer and dryer right here, everything had to come out. Everything out of here had to come out. They had to pull that out, the down right there. The 2 areas right here, anything that was attached to the frame on the outside, they needed access to. And then again under the bed. So big props to General RV for recognizing that our trailer fell under that service bulletin and said, you guys need to get this done. They told us a horror story of another trailer that didn't get it done. And today we found out they were still working on it. Guys, we brought this in 3 months ago to get our inspection done, and it took them that long just to get it approved, and the trailer was still there, the one that was having issues. So don't be like them. Get it done. Know it's going to take some time, a couple months, but get it done. Especially if you're full-time RVing, get it done.
Big shout out to Amanda. She helped us with all of our issues and problems that we had along the way, saw that the work that needed to get done was done. So thank you very much. 5-star review.
If you're experiencing RV issues like us, then don't delay. I mean, tackling these repairs early can save you from major headaches down the road. And trust us, we've been there. So hit subscribe, join the movement, and stay tuned because we're just getting started. And you won't believe what we face next.